All right, come on, my dears. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yummy. 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 See what you girls think about that, huh? Okay, people, here's the deal. There's that Buffy one. Let's call. What do you have, huh? You got some. You're not gonna get it. I'll get her in a minute. She's got herself a treat, so she's going to be a little more difficult to catch. I got to get her separate and with the other two. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Come on. It's going to be difficult. I got leghorn in there. I don't want the leghorn in there. All right, I got you now. Got you now, my dear. Alrighty. Here's the deal, people. I'm getting out of chickens. The disease that was brought to the farm is called MG. That's the abbreviated form. Don't ask me to pronounce the long form. Anyway, apparently it's common in a lot of backyard flocks around here. Very common. Well, it wasn't common here. We didn't have it. All the birds were healthy in both flocks. Now, from what I understand, this disease, it stays in the birds. You get sick birds, some will die, some have, but once they have it, it's still in their system and they can still shed the disease. There's medicine you can give so that it makes it so it's not as bad, but it's still, as far as from what I understand, the disease is still there, present in the birds. The ducks cannot get the disease, however, they can be carriers. So, since I have no control over what anybody else on this property does, I have zero say. And since my whole focus was on selling birds, not eggs, I cannot, in all good conscience, continue with my breeding program and selling the live birds. It's in good conscience, I can't do it. Yeah, I could be unscrupulous and still breed the birds and just take the healthy ones and say, here you go, you know, a nice healthy bird. But there's that chance. There's that chance that one of my birds could be exposed to this disease and pass it on to somebody else's flock. It's like, I couldn't live with myself if I did that. I just couldn't. So, I've decided I'm getting out of chickens. Until I can get to a point where I can get my own property, where I have total control, or even renting a place where I have control, you know, in a written agreement. There's no point in me being in chickens. So all of my pullets are going. Last weekend I sold the last 3 remaining roosters and the pullets that I had penned up because they were safe. These 3 I just rounded up and put in there. They have been escape artists. So I'm going to keep them penned up for a week and then they're going. Everybody else here they're just going to be allowed to live out their lives. And I'm not going to be doing any more breeding. I'm sorry. I know there were people that really enjoyed my chickens, and I enjoyed them too. But there's like, I have no control. So it's like, I can't continue doing this. I'm hoping my other buff is inside the hen house there. But I haven't checked the nesting box yet. She tends to be an early layer. So anyways, I have to get water and feed for in there because I let it run out because I wasn't going to have anybody in there. But they'll be in there for a week, and so long as they still show no signs of disease and they've been healthy, I'm just going to give them to the lady that bought the other 10 birds. And hopefully they'll do well for her. I'm like, And these birds will just be in here and they'll just live out their lives. And that's it. Buffy, I suspect, that's the buff that was the breeder that was a really good broody this year. I have strong suspicions that the fox got her. We've had a fox in the area, and I really do suspect that the fox got her. She kept getting out. So there's one buff here. Like I said, I hope the other buff is inside the hen house. She was yesterday. Well, I can't see the end one, so I can't tell you if she's in there or not. So anyway, so people, that's the story on my chickens. So I'm sorry, but there's nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing. So try and show these guys on occasion, but there's just not going to be the focus on the chickens. I'm sorry. Not because I didn't want to, just because the circumstances beyond my control. It is what it is. All right. Sorry, people.